Morning, everybody. Welcome to Mechanical Advantage Garage. I'm Kerry, and today we are at Mecum Motorcycle Auctions in Las Vegas. Gonna be fun. So right away, this is a pretty impressive display. Probably one of the best antique motorcycles for sale in the country, and it is in mid-January every year. So there is some absolutely gorgeous motorcycles here, and let's get around to looking at them. So here we have a 1915 Reading Special, and you can kind of see how motorcycles sort of evolved from bicycles because there's your starter, and it's a set of pedals. So I guess that does technically make it a moped, even though it is a Reading standard V-twin motorcycle. The controls are kind of interesting too. They are these floorboards. Here you can see the pedal start right to the crank. The pedals do not drive drivetrain. They are how you start the motorcycle. Also, exposed valve springs and a flathead. And here's the plug with the screw-on plug wire. But yeah, floorboards, spring saddle. A lot more bicycle in this than motorcycle as we know it. And oh, kerosene headlamp. So no bulb in this. You actually had to light a fire with kerosene to get your headlight in front of you. Oh, also white rubber tires. Very nice. And here we have the stage. Most of you see this from television, but yeah, this is really what it looks like. This is the auditorium. We're kind of pulling back the curtain here because most of the time you just see a big zoom in on the stage. But there's some bikes down there too for us to look at. Auction should be starting in about half an hour for little things like automobilia and motorcycle toys and signs and stuff. And they're going to start the actual motorcycle auction at 10 o'clock. So yeah, let's go check out some more bikes. Those who are regulars to my channel will recognize this motorcycle, although this one is not mine. It is a 1975 Honda 750 in Planet Blue Metallic, which is also what I have. Gorgeous bike, gorgeous paint color too. I don't know if you can see that. Not a candy color. Most of these Hondas were candy, but Planet Blue was not. It was a metallic color. This one is slightly not stock because it has chromed gauges instead of the black mat, but it does still have the original 341 pipes on it. As you can see, the stamping there. Although those might be reproductions. I don't think those are originals. But still a very highly detailed bike. Very pretty. And here's the ad. All stock. Just very nicely done. Well, here's just a row of things dreams are made of. We have a WL Harley Davidson flathead. We got a flathead Indian. We got a shovel head, and way at the end there, I think that's a JD. Not entirely sure, but this will tell us. 1915 Harley Twin F head. Okay, so not a JD, but still gorgeous. And here's all the old pre-war stuff. Indian, Harley, Indian. And absolutely gorgeous bikes here. 1911 7D Twin. And an XRTT. A real XRTT. A very nice one. 72. So this would be an aluminum head. They were Sportster case based, but there's very little Sportster actually in them. As you can see, just a gorgeous motorcycle. Look at all that. So here's a 1929 Excelsior Henderson Super X, and it is a 4-cylinder motorcycle. Inline four, not across the frame four. And it is chain driven, not shaft driven. Most of the time you see an inline frame bike, inline engine bike, they're shaft driven, but this is chain driven. Very cool. Look at this gauge cluster here. You got oil, you got electric amperes, it says. There's your headlight switch, and then a chronometric speedometer. That is, oh no, this is, what is this, a screw speedometer? Well, I thought it was chronometric. No, it's a screw speedometer. Oh, big really cool. Money. Yeah, here's the horn, and a Springer front end, not Girder, a Springer. Just absolutely gorgeous motorcycle, by all accounts. Should bring big money today. So I seem to have found the two-stroke corner, because here is a TZ250, TZ350, and then a pair of Widowmakers, a 74 H2 750 and a 1973 500 H1. So H2, H1, 3-cylinder, two-stroke. Wicked bikes. I actually own a bunch of these that every one of them's blown up because they are fast, but they are temperamental. And of course, right next to it, gorgeous 55 Vincent Rapide. Not a Black Shadow, but still gorgeous Vincent. I love these bikes. Very interesting mechanicals on it. Look at the horseshoe front twin drum brakes. Twin drums. And they're actuated by this cantilever system. Just a very interesting thing about Vincent's, you see there's no front frame rail here. They are stressed member engines, so everything bolts to the engine. The frame is actually in sections. There's a front section and a rear section that bolt to the engine, and that's how you make a Vincent. Very, very neat. Here's a bit of technology then and now. You have a aerial square 4. There's actually a pair of them. There's a black one over there. That's a 56, and this is a 50. They're called square 4s because there's a set of front cylinders and a set of rear cylinders in a square configuration, not in line or V. Very gorgeous bikes indeed. This, I believe, is a Mark 1, and this would be a Mark 2 over here. And then in between there's a 54 Norton Dominator 88, a 500cc Norton. But yeah, here's the 56 square reel. Very nice. But these were fantastically technologically interesting for their time, even though they are still plunger frame and magneto fire. And then right next to it is an electric bike, Victory Electric. So cutting edge for its time, cutting edge for now. So how much Captain America can you really handle? Because we don't have just one, we've got two, and actually there's a third one over there that we'll go look at in a minute. And they're all done quite well, quite accurately. Just interesting. They all have small little details, like the mirrors are in different places on these bikes. Some have this old braided wiring, some don't. Like this is all hidden wiring. Oh no, it does have braided. It's in a different location. Yeah, see the location's different. But all in all, very pretty bikes if that's what you're into. I mean, who isn't, right? But I'm seeing double. So here is a 52 Black Shadow. For those of you who've heard the Richard Thompson song and never actually seen the bike, this is it. This is what it looks like, a 52 Vincent Black Shadow, the one they all sing about. Love how small the tail light is on this. It's a factory tail light too. And the speedometer is bigger. This is a Smith's chronometric. So this thing actually ticks like a watch when you're going down the road. It doesn't run like a normal speedometer. It measures distance over time. So very interesting. You can really see, not really a monoshock, but kind of a monoshock configuration. Not bad for 52. Cutting edge for its time, just like the square reels. Just an absolutely gorgeous bike. Hard to beat it. Also the same bike that some of you have seen the picture of Raleigh Free in the 50s, I think in 55, on the Bonneville Salt Flats, setting the 150-mile-an-hour record. So, just an absolutely fantastic motorcycle. And again, you can see there's that dual drum setup with that cantilever action from the other one, from the Rapide. And headlight with the amp meter in the back of it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm here with Gene, and he is the third owner of this 1911 7B Harley Davidson. And you were just telling me something really interesting about the previous owners of this bike.
The original owner bought it in 1911, and he delivered mail on it in Northwest Illinois till 1921.
Wow.
And then he gave it to his son, put it in a barn. I seen it in a barn when I was a young kid mowing hay.
Yeah.
Didn't have any idea what it was, but I finally bought it from him back in 1995 and got it. So I'm the third owner. All the sheet metal's original except the battery box that was rusted out.
Okay.
That's all original sheet metal on it.
The battery box, it's a 6-volt system?
Yes.
Okay. Difficult to find batteries for it? Or?
No, you can find a late model little battery that'll go in it. The old time batteries are impossible to find.
Oh yeah. And it uses a leather belt. And that lever right here, that actuates the tensioner at the bottom. Does it stay in place, or you just have to pull on it? Oh, so it has a detent right there for ratcheting. That's really interesting.
Do with different speeds on it.
Yeah.
And the only way you start it is you have to pedal it to start it.
Yeah.
And the only way you stop it is like the bicycle brake, backwards.
And it has a kerosene headlamp?
But they put gas in there and
so
light
it's
it.
gasoline, okay.
Yeah.
Boy, that's...
It probably was pretty dangerous back then.
Yeah. Probably didn't give you a lot of light either.
Oh, you imagine that? Yeah.
You know, although everything was dark because it probably didn't have street lights either, other than the kerosene ones. Yeah. Oh, look at this chain too. That is just something else. And how many cc's is it?
Oh, don't ask.
Don't ask.
35 CU singles is a 35.
35 cubic inch. Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be 60 cc's per liter. Sorry, 60 cc's per cubic inch. So I can't do math.
No, don't even ask me.
But the bike is absolutely gorgeous. How long has it been restored for?
I think I'm gonna lie, 2020.
Okay. Well, it's a very pretty restoration for 2001.
Yeah, they did it. We had it done out at Antique Cycle in Seattle.
Okay. Very nice. Well, thank you very much for talking to me and letting me interview
thank you
for my channel. And here we go. 1915 Harley V-Twin Racer. Very pretty bike. I don't know much about it, and I don't know what this tank is on top of it, other than it might be an auxiliary fuel tank. This was part of a larger racing collection that's up here from Mecum today. Again, pedal start. You know, no electric starters, no kick starters for them. So there was your start. One of the more interesting things here is these are total loss oiling systems. So here's your oil pump. You know, people always make the joke, Harley's leak by design. Well, it's true. Here's the Harley leaking by design, because you'd listen for the rattle, and then you'd pump this, and then inject oil into the bottom end right here, and then when it was done with the oil, it would just drop it on the ground. There's no recovery system for this. You know, and Model Ts are like that too. A lot of this early stuff was total loss oiling system. You know, and you can see it is losing it. But nice big magneto right here too. Look at that. That's how it fires. So can't imagine you get much muffling with that as an exhaust pipe. But real interesting bike. So just in case you thought the floor we were looking at before was kind of sparse, this is actually how many bikes are in this auction here. A veritable warehouse of bikes. There are hundreds here. So yeah, we're gonna go down and take a look at some of the things that are for sale, because the auction's gonna start at... Oh yeah, so you can tell the lineup. There's the Wednesday bikes, there's the Thursday bikes, Friday bikes, and so on. So we're gonna go look at all the Wednesday bikes that are up for sale. So here's a nice bike that belongs to our friends at Mr. CBX in Ohio. This is a CB900F in 82 in silver, but it has 900 original miles, 918. It is absolutely stunning condition here. Can't get a lot of shots in here. And parked next to it is this gorgeous CX500 Turbo, one of the first early turbo bikes. Everyone thinks the H2 is the supercharged, Japanese bike of the century, but these were the ones of the last century. A lot of fun, a lot of interesting things on it. Digital fuel injection for the 80s. Very cool. But yeah, this 900, I had one of these. I still have some parts for it, but very pretty bikes. So we're going to start walking the line of Wednesday bikes here. What? We're just going to walk the line of Wednesday bikes. Here's a GS550, early GS550, 77, I think, yeah, 77. And GS850. Oh, here's an early CB750. Gold. This would be a 71 or 72. Still has stock pipes on it. Pretty bike.
David a beard on David a 7,500 on David a 75, give back 5 pound on David a 5, David get 5, so we get 2,000. David take the 2, 25, David get 3, David get 3, David get 35, David get 4 on David 4, 4 pound on 4,500 on David now 5 pound on David now 55, now 55 on 5,500 on David 5,500 down 600 on down 6, I have 5,500 6,000. I get Zach at 56, down 5, down 6, 65, down 7, I down 7, Iron David get 7, Iron David 7, Iron David 7, no 7, no 7 pound on David down 5, and now 7,500 on David 70. I got a three-way dance here. We got 7 majority, 75 to you, 75 to you, 7,500, 7,500 bid, yes or no, and now 8,000, and now made a pair on David 8,000 down, baby down David 85, 8,000 down, baby 85, 85, internet you're out, I got 8,000, 85 down 9, 900 David 85, 9, you're down 5, 9,500 9,500 internet, you can be 9,500, get 9 bid, 95, 9,000 9,500, so 9,000 Jordy, now offering what?
Some very nice bikes. Oh, here's a Burgermeister. These are very interesting because they are Moto Guzzi style configuration. These are 350cc, made in Germany in the 50s. This one's a 56 Victoria Burgermeister. A lot of BMW influence on it.
3 bid, 35, down 4, and down 4,000 David bid 4, down 4, down 4,000 David at 3,500 David bid 4, out of 3,500 David bid 4, 4,400 David beyond 37 half, last call, 37 half, down 4, and down 4, 37 to David get 4, 4, 4, David at 4, internet got it 4, 4,000 David get 37 half, 100 David at 4, so 37 half, Nick Sprackling.
Now offering lot W1.
Here's a 56 AJS single. This is a Model 16 single. Similar to the Norton Model 16, this one is a 50s one though, so it is a post-war bike. Though they did make these for the war, for World War II as well. 18S, and this is a 1952. Gorgeous 500cc single.
From the Charles Calco Collection, 1952 AJS 18S with a 4-stroke, a 4-speed manual transmission and chain drive, no reserve.
You're right, 100 David at 5, 5,000, 100 David at 5, 5, 500 David at $1,000, and 115, down 2, down 25, and you get 3, and you get 3, and you get 3, and you get 3,000, 35, and you get 5, 5, 5, 4, you get 4, 100 David at 4,000, 100 David at 4,500, down 45, and 4,000, 45, you get 5,000, down 5,500, down 5,500, down 55, I get 5 bid, 5,500, did a video, so $5,500, and now $6,000, and $5,500 down 6, and $600 down 5,500, and an American $600, Alex has bid, you want to get 6 there, and last call, and $5,500 down 6,000, and a bid of $5,500, and David get down $600 and a half, so $5,500 Alex.
Next up is lot W1.
Look at this Gilera Dustbin Fairing Racer. It is absolutely gorgeous. Not a very big bike though. I think I could fit this in my pocket. I think it's a 250cc. It doesn't say, but yeah, what a gorgeous bike. And here's a Perilla racer as well, Wildcat 65. And a 500cc Moto Guzzi Falcone bacon slicer. Called the bacon slicer because of the flywheels out here. Look at how close that is to the brake. But it looks like a deli slicer. So yeah. Playing the national anthem right now. The place just went completely still. Everybody is standing in place with their hands over their heart. It's so cool. Here's a very beautiful V7 Sport Talascio Rosso replica. Not an original because it's a later model V7. Still an early roundhead Guzzi, big block, but just an orb. Absolutely gorgeous bike. Bub pipes on it too, by the way. Really neat stuff here. It's an original cafe racer. So this is absolutely adorable. Somebody took a, looks like a Honda Z50 or monkey bike, and they built a mini Suzuki Katana, a first year Muth Katana. Yeah, Honda Z50J baby Katana. How cute is this? It is just adorable. I want to put it on a shelf somewhere. And you know what they say, when it comes to monkey bikes, you can't have too much gold. So in addition to all the motorcycles, we have motorcycle art that goes up for sale. They call it road art. But we also have more motorcycles for sale. This is the staging lanes for the Mecum auction here. This is everything that's going out on the auction block right now. They have just started the auction. We're late to get into it. But it is neat stuff here. Oh, and coming up, look at this. This is a Honda VF1000R. So these were made for a very short time. They were race homologation bikes for the Grand Prix V4 Hondas. If you ever see the movie V4 Victory, V-F-O-U-R Victory, this is a bike that was featured in it, or at least the race bike variant of it. Cam gear drive on these. Really interesting motorcycle. And here is that Cowie Triple Widowmaker that's going to go up for auction soon. This one's a 74 H1. Very pretty original bike. Doesn't look to be restored that much. Just all in all, nice shape. You know?
1985 Honda VFR 1000R. Highly original condition with a 4-stroke of 5-speed in running condition with new tires.
You're fine, but I'm negative. I'm a 2, 15, I'm something at 10. I'm negative 10 a bit. You 10, I got 2, I'm negative 5,000, another 4,000, another 5,000, down 5,500, 5,000, down 5,500, down 6,000, down 6,000, down 5,500, down 6,000, down 5,500, $6,000, anybody else? 55, $6,000, 6,500, $6,000. Here we go, $6,500 bid, $6,000 down 500, $6,000 down 6,500 bid, down. Her close bid is $6,000. The owner takes $10,000.
Next up is lot W53. Offering lot W53, a 74 Kawasaki H1 Mach 3, highly original condition with the exception of the battery and tires. It features an inline 3-cylinder engine, a 5-speed manual gearbox, and original toolkit.
You're fine, but I'm a cheer, 25,000, give 20. Give 20, I got $8,000 bid, 9. Now 9, put him in 9, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12. Give $12,000 down 12, 12,000, 13,000, 12,000, 13,000 bid. Give $12,000 down 13, 14. Negative 13 down 14, 15, down 15,000. Now $15,000. You're out 16, 15, 16, 17, 17,000. Now 17 to bid, now negative 17 to bid. Now 17,000, negative 17, 18, 17, 18, last 17 to bid, $18,000, 19 to bid, 19,000, now 19, 18 to bid, 19 to bid, negative 18 to bid, 19, now 20, 19, 20, to 20 bid, 19 to negative 20 grand reserve is off, $19,000, $20,000 bid, 19, 20, 19 to negative $20,000 bid, all done, 19, 20, last call, 20,000. Sold $19,000.
Oh, one more thing. Here's a nice Triumph flat tracker from the 80s. But even cooler, if any of you have seen my Sportster that I painted in the trash bin, this is called the Honda Flying Dragon. This was a factory paint scheme for these bikes. It is unbelievable.
Now offering W31 in 1972 Honda CL350 Flying Dragon. The odometer reads just 7,100 miles. The Flying Dragon paint sets were an option from Honda dealers. The Flying Dragon paint came from Honda's Department of Special Projects. 5-speed manual transmission.
Somebody get 15,000. You better get 5,000. Again, you better get 6, 7,000. You better get 8,000. Now you better get 7. You better get 8. You better get $7,500 for it. Somebody get $7,500 bid. You better give 8,000. You better give 8,500. At $8,500 bid. You better give 85 bid. You better get 8,500. I have $8,000 bid. You better give $8,500. They give $8,500. I have $8,000 bid. 8,500. At $8,000 bid. You better give $8,500 bid. You better give $8,500. I have $8,000 bid. You better give $8,500. They give $8,500. At $8,500 bid. You better give 85. Anybody else? 8,500 now. $9,000. 85 bid. You better get 9 bid. You better get 9. 85 now. 9,000. You better get 9. I have $8,500 bid. You better get 9,000. You better get 9 bid. 85's the bid. Now 9. Reserve is off. $8,500 bid. You better get 9,000. You better get 9 bid. You better give 85. 9. I have $8,500 bid. Anybody give $9,000 for it? $8,500 bid. 9,000. You better get 9 bid. You better give 8,500 now. 9. Sold. 85. You better get 2,000. You better get 2 bid. 2,250. At $2,000 bid. You better get 22 and a half. You better get 2,250. Sold.
Heading out to the bid floor. We are checking it out now. This is everything you want to see.
$4,000, that's good. At $4,500, stop. At $4,500, you better get $5,000. You better get 5 bid. $5,500. At $5,500, you better get 5. $5,500. $6,000 now. At $6,000, you better get 6 bids.
There's the stage.
At $5,500 bid, you better get 6,000. At $6,000 now. $6,500. At $6,500 now. $7,000. You better get 7. At $7,000, you better get 7. You better get 7. You better get $6,500 bid. You better get 7. At $7,000, you better get 7 bid. Now 5. $7,500. At $7,500. $8,000 bid. You better get 8 bid. You better get 8. At $8,000 bid. You better get $7,500 bid. You better get 8,000. You better get 8 bid. At $8,000, you better get $750 bid. You better get $1,000. $1,250 bid. You better get $1,250 bid. You better get 15. You better get 17 higher. At 17 higher here, you better get $1,500 bid. You better get 1,750. At 1,750 bid. Now $2,000 bid. You better get 2. At $2,000 taken now. $2,250 bid. You better get 22 and higher. I have $2,000 bid. You better get $2,250 bid. You better get $250. Sold. $2,000. Mitch Bartunik.
2006 Bourget Back Daddy. Got a 131 cubic inch S&S engine, turbocharger, and nitrous, Springer front end, chain final drive.
How much is somebody get $70,000 bid? You better get 70. You better get 50 bid. You better get $10,000 for it. 15,000. You better get 15 bid. You better get 15. You better get 15. You better get 10's bid. 12. At $12,000 here, you better get 10. You better get 12. Put them in 12 bid. You better get 15. 15,000. You better get 15 again. You better get 15. You better get 17,000 now. I have 15,000. You better get 17. You better get $17,000 for it. I have 15. You better get 17 bid. You better get 17,000. Anybody else? At $15,000 bid, you better get 17,000. Last call. Anybody get 17,000?
Bidders, and he's looking.
Close the bid at $15,000. Close the bid. Bobby, the bid goes on.
And the bid goes on, in case you're wondering what he means by that. The bid goes on is another great convenience provided by Mecum Auctions. Any consignment that comes across the block and the turntable and does not sell, as a registered bidder, you can go over to the bid goes on booth, make an offer higher than what we closed it at. They will still try and put that deal together for both buyer and seller. The bid goes on. Another great convenience of Mecum Auctions. Now offering on.
Down $5,000. Down $5,000. Going to be $4,500 up here. $5,000 search. I'll get $5,000 search. Get $5,000 there. Down 5. $4,500. $5,000. 47.5. Down 5,000. 47.5. Negative 550 to the half. $5,000. 50 to the half. $5,000 down to the half. Down.
Next up from the Charles Calco Collection, lot W57, 1997 Ducati 916 Monoposto. Highly original condition with a twin cylinder and a 6-speed. No reserve.
No reserve. I got it at 10. I got $3,000. 3,500 for it. Put him at 4. 4,500. $5,000 bid. 550. 5.6. 5.7. 5.8. 5.9. 5. I got 9 up here. Going to be 95. Now 10. Good 10. Hard negative 95. 10. 10 5. 11. Down 11 to bed. 11 down, down, 11 down, down 11. 11 pounds and out of bed. Down 11. 11 pounds and out of bed. Get 10. 11. 10. You're get 10 5, Darian. 10 5. 11. 11. 11 5. 11 5. 11 pounds. You're all out. 11 5. 11 pounds and 500 out of bed. 11 pounds out of down 500. 11 pounds and 500 out of down 11 5. 11 pounds and 500 out of bound 11 5. 11 now 5. 11 deals 11 5. 11 pounds and 500 down 11 5. Anybody else? 11 pounds and $500 last call. 11 pounds and 500. Sold 11.
So they're doing a lot of small bikes and motocross bikes right now, and not really stuff I'm into, so I'm going to take another walk through and see what else is going on and what's piquing my interest here. Dad's down on the floor. He's watching this with intensity. So we're going to see how it goes. Anyway, let's check out some more stuff. All the replica Honda parts that you could ever want. All from David Silver Spares. Good stuff. Oh, I need one of these seats. I should buy one right now. Well, we have a lot of stuff here. But here's the David Silver Spares reproduction of, not reproduction, they have original parts too, but look at all this cool stuff. Oh, look at this Trident. How pretty.
Established in Italy in 1911, making it now one of the oldest Italian motorcycle manufacturers. Oh, no, sorry about that, Megan. 100 David to get 5, 100 David to get 5,000, 100 David to get 5, 5 to get 2, 2,000, 100 David to get 2, to get 2, to get 1,000, 1,500, 100 David to get 1,000, 100 down 15. Am I loud? 100 David to get 15, to get 15, 1,000, 100 David to get 15, to get 1,500, 80 David to get 1,500, down 2,000. 15 bit, 2. Iron David to get 15, 2. Iron David to get 15 bit, 2,000. Iron 1,500, honor David to get David to get David to get 1,500, honor David to get 17, down 2, down 25. 2 to bid, 2,500. And now 3,000, honor David to get 3. Iron David to get 3, to get 3. I get 2,500, honor David to get 3. Outside the bid. Iron David to get 2,500, honor David to get 3, to get 3, to get 3,000. Iron David to get 2,500, honor David to get 3. Down 7,500, down 3. I get 2750 bid, down 3, sir. Iron David to get 3, down 3, down 3, down 7,500, honor David to get 3250. 3,000, honor David to get 10,500. I get $3,000 bid, 10,500, down 5, down 5, 35. It down 500, honor David to get 35, sir. Iron David to get 35, 35, 35, another David to get 35, 37, high, going to get 5. Iron David to get 37, high, 35, last call, down 4. Hit 4,000, honor David to get 4, to get 4. Iron David to get 4,000, honor bid, 3,500, down 4, down 4, down 4, down 4, honor David to 4. So $3,500, Alex. David to get 2,500, honor David to get 25, to get 3. 3,000, honor David to get $3,000, and down 3, honor David to get 3,000, down 3.
So this is spectacular. This is a Gamma, an RG500, two-stroke 500cc sport bike. These weren't officially imported to the U.S. They came in gray market, but this is a Walter Wolf edition too. It's stunning, unbelievable. Very rare to see these in the U.S. This is an 86. It is just gorgeous.
2, something $1,000 one. I never get $1,000 one. I never get 15, never get 3 bid, 35, down 4. Hey, down 4,000 David bid 4, down 4,000 David 3,500 David bid 4. I'm at 3,500 David bid 4,400 David beyond 37 half last call. 37 half, down 4, down 4. 37 to David get 4, 4, 4. David at 4. Internet got it 4. 4,000 David get 37 half, 100 David at 4. So 37 half, Nick Sprackling.
Now offering lot W1.
So 16 to 15.
Now offering lot W111 from the Naked Silver Collection. 1947 Vincent V Power Bike. An original early.
From the Charles Calco collection. Excuse me, a 54 Ariel Square 4 Mark II. Please note that this motorcycle is incomplete. It does have square 4-cylinder engine, no reserves.
Somebody get 10,000, anybody get 10, anybody get 5 bid, anybody get 5 here, anybody get $2,000 bid, anybody get 2, anybody give $1,000 for it, $1,000 here, anybody get 1,000, anybody get $1,500, $2,000 now, anybody get 2, I have 15, 2, $2,500 bid, anybody get $2,500 bid, anybody get 25, 3, at 3,000, anybody get 3 bid, anybody get $3,500, 4,000, anybody get 4, at $4,000 bid, anybody get 4 bid, anybody get 4, anybody get 4, anybody get 4,000, at $4,500 bid, anybody get $4,500, they get 4 bid, anybody get 4,500, I have $4,000 bid, anybody get $4,500 bid, anybody get 4,500, so $4,000, Mitchell.
No, this is actually really cool. This is a 1995 Kawasaki KZ1000 police bike, but this is an actual California Highway Patrol bike, or former anyway. Anybody who grew up on chips knows what I'm looking at right now. So just wandering around the Moto Art for a while here. This is the old Sega Hang-On video game. Look at how large these prints are. They're gigantic. I don't know how anyone's gonna get these home. You gotta ship them almost like a motorcycle themselves because they are almost life-size, but look at how neat that is. Oh, and here it is, the 750. I was hoping they'd have one. And this is lot Z408. No reserve. Quite neat. So I think I stumbled into the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Here we got a inline KR250 Kawasaki race bike, 75. And then over here we have a real deal 72 Ducati round case Imola replica. Not an original green frame, but still, I mean, look at this. It is unbelievable. And then over here, we got an H2R 750 road racer. Just unbelievable. So I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot of fun. There are some gorgeous bikes here. This one in particular behind me is a 58 Panhead, and it was one that my father was looking at, but this is kind of why you have to come here, because the pictures do it a lot of justice. This is a lot rougher than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm kind of curious what this one's gonna sell for. This one's on Friday, so we'll see. But there are just so many bikes here. I just can't believe it. And this is a lot of fun. And there's stuff here I haven't seen in ages. And there's stuff here that I, have been dying to see for a long time. Like, here's a K model, early pre-Sportster. I mean, it was the Sportster before they called them Sportsters because they're flatheads, not overhead valve. But really neat bikes. Let's see if I can get in there. Hard to get a picture. Okay. Anyway, yeah, neat stuff. And here's yet another Captain America. I'm getting kind of tired of seeing these, actually. I love Easy Rider, but man, how many of these are there? Yeah, a lot of them out there. So, man, whatever. But this, oh my God, look at how gorgeous this is. I don't even know what year, but it is a flathead WL, and it is fantastic. So here's another flying dragon. This one is a CB73, CB350. Look at this color. I dig this. I really do. And somebody painted a CB1100 this same color scheme.
Yeah, we got another.
But I gotta tell you, this is neat. So here's a 78 XS650. This is very similar to the one that I've been working on, the one I made tank emblems for. This one is not stock. It has different decals. This is not a stock color for 78. It has the cheap Chinese aftermarket shocks that may or may not actually be reservoir shocks. I don't think they are. But it's overall a very pretty bike. Somebody spent a lot of time on it. It's very clean. They polished the aluminum rims. Oh, it's got a Daytona fork brace on it. That's cool. Just overall a nice bike, you know. But I like mine better because it's mine. But I'm kind of curious to see what this goes for, because maybe I'll put mine in the auction next year. And if this gets any kind of decent money, especially on a Wednesday. But XS650s are very pretty bikes. Not a stock taillight on this one. You know, stock 78 taillight is round. That's kind of unusual. So, yeah. Nice bike.
A 1978 Yamaha XS650. The odometer reached 24,000 miles. Parallel twin engine with a 5-speed. Clean Oklahoma title. Reserve.
Houses way, down 35, $35, and down 7 high, 500, $35. Here, 255, 7 high, 100, 3750. I got 35 bids, 7 high, 100, 35 down forward, 100, forward, 4,500. Yep, 4,500, 100, 40 bid, 4,500, 100, 445. I'm going to get 45. I'm going to get 45, 4,500, 100, 45. Make sure he's bid there. I'm going to get 45. I'm going to get 4,000, 4,500, 100, 45, 45, $45 down 45, 4,500. Last call, 4,500. So close, 5,000 to 500, to 500, 500, the pigeons out though, and down 5,000, I get 42, high at 4,500, 42, continue to get 45. So 4250, Alex.
Offering lot W212, 1965 Honda CV160 with a 5-speed, CV200 cylinders, board house, 62 millimeter, no reserve.
Hey Dan. Yeah, you missed your quail hunt. There's a pigeon up there. Tiny David to bear, David to deer, Tiny David to 5, and down 500 David to deer. See it on the stairs. Tiny David to get 5, get 3. Iron David to get 2. Iron David to get 2 the bed. David to get 1,000, 1,500, David to pound, down 15, 15, 15, bed. David to get $1,000, so we get 15 too. I down 25, I down 2,500. I get 2 bid, $2,500. 2,500, David to get 2, David to get 25, David to get 2,500. David to down 5, 3. I down 3,000. I down 3. I down 35, 35, 35, $3,500. I get 3 bid, $3,500. David to get 3,000, David to get 2, could be 3,000, David to get 7 high. I get 3,000 bid, 32 high, put it at 10, and 3,000, David to get 2, but David to get 2, but David to get 32 and a half. So $3,000 on the internet.
Offer 233, 1959 Norton Nordjap Custom with a V-twin manual gearbox.
Yeah, right. David to get here, David to get 5,000. David to get 5, David to get 5,000. David to get 2, 25. I get 2, 25. Put him at 25, 25. $3,000, 35, 35, 4,000. And now 4. You gonna be 4. And now 35, 4,000 bid. And the $3,500 down 4. Thank you, man. David to get 3,500 down 4. And now 4,000 down 4. David to 4 down 4. David to 4. And now 3,500 down 4. Down 4. David to 4 down 4. Down 4. David to 4. David else want to be 4,000. Alright, David to get 3,500, David to get 4, David to get 4, David to get 4, 9. Close bid at 3,500.
Now offering lot W234, a 1990 Suzuki DR250. Highly original, unrestored, with only 700 miles in running condition, no reserve.
Yep, hi, David to there, David to get here 2. Alright, David to get 2.
Vespa, E-model Vespa sidecar setup. It's yours?
Since the 1980 Vespa P125X with sidecar. Kitty car sidecar by California Sidecar, Long Beach, California. Odometer reads 3,000 miles, got 123 cc, 8 horsepower, single cylinder engine. No reserve.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, somebody get 5,000, you better get 5 bid, you better get 1,000, you better get $1,500 bid, you better get $1,500, $1,000 bid, you better get $1,500 here, you better get $2,000 bid, you better get $2,500 bid, you better get 3, at 3,000, you better get 3 bid, you better get 3, you better get 3, you better get 3, you better get $3,000, $3,500, $3,500 bid, you better get 35 at 4,000, you better get 4 bid, you better get 45, at $4,500 bid, you better get $4,500, you get $4,500 bid, you better get 5,000, at $5,500 bid, you better get 55 bid, you better get $5,500 bid, you better get 5,500, $5,500 bid, you better get 6,000, now you better get 6. I have 55 bid, you better get $6,000 bid, you better get $5,500 bid, you better get 6,000. So $5,500, Alex.
This one's for my friend Dennis. Dennis, this one I think is just for you, since you talk about the Sprint you used to own all the time.
The Vincent 350 Sprint. Original tank fenders, frame, body panels, 5-speed, new tires, no reserve.
$5,000 here, you better get 5 bid, you better get 3, you better get 2, you better get $1,000. $1,000 here, you better get 1,000, you better get 1,000, you better get $1,000. Down $1,500 bid, you better get 1,200, you better get $1,500 bid, you better get 15, you better get 1,250 bid, you better get $1,500. At $1,500, anybody else? $1,500 bid, you better get 1,500. And now 17 and a half here, you better get 1,750 bid, you better get 15, you better get 17 and a half. I have $1,500 bid, you better get 1,750, $2,000 down, you better get 2 bid, you better get 2. I have 1,750 bid, you better get $2,000 bid, you better get 2 bid, you better get 2,000. At $2,000 bid, you better get 17 and a half, you better get 2,000. Now 22 and a half, Nick. 22 and a half bid, you better get 250 bid, you better get 2,000's the bid. Asking 2250, now 5. At $2,500 bid, you better get 5 bid, you better get 2,500. I have 22 and a half, you better get $500 bid, you better get 2 and a half, you better get 5 bid, you better get 25, 7 and a half. At $2,750 bid, you better get 2750. I have $2,500 bid, you better get 27 and a half here. Yes, 7 and a half, 3. 3,000, you better get 3 bid, you better get 3, you better get 3, you better get $3,000. Internet is your turn, you better get 3. At $3,000 bid, you better get 2 and a half now, you better get 3250. I have $3,000 bid, you better get 32 and a half here, you better get 250 bid, you better get 2 and a half, you better get 3 bid, 2 and a half, 5. At $3,500 bid, you better get 5 bid, you better get $3,500 bid, you better get 2 and a half, you better get 5. I have $3,250 bid, you better get $3,500 bid, you better get 5. So 32.
Look at this. So, Cali triple values have gotten to the point where everybody wants restored bikes. So that's what people build, right? And you don't see a lot of customs anymore, at least built to a high level in the US. You'll see them in Japan and you'll see some of them in Europe, but it's kind of rare because these bikes got too expensive to cut up. But here we have an absolutely gorgeous H1. Gold anodized rims, strut bars like it's a drag bike that are also gold anodized. Same thing with the pod filters. Although I'm sure somebody's gonna get in the comments and go crazy about that. It's a 1975 KH500, and it is, look at this paint. This paint is gorgeous. I cannot believe how nice this bike is. And we're gonna see what this sells for today.
410, 72 Kawasaki H2 750 first year production. With a 2-stroke inline 3-cylinder engine. You bet.
How much you get 20? Get 20, negative 20 bid. You get 20 down, $8,000, $9. 9 bid, high negative 8 pound out of down 9, 9, 10, high negative 8, 9 bid, 10, 11, 12, you 12 pounds out of bid, you 11, 12, high negative 13, high negative 14, high 14, do 15 pounds out of bid, now 15 bid, down negative 15, 16, 17, and now 17 bid, negative 17, 18, and now 18, 19 bid, reserve is off, high negative down 20, high negative 19, 20, high 19 negative 20 pounds out of bid, you 19 negative 20 to 20,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21 pounds out of bed. You're out at 1, 2, 3, 23, 23, 23 down 4, 5, 25 pounds out of bed. Now 5, now 5, now 5, 25, 6, then 27,000. You're out 8, 28 pounds out of George, 27, 28 pounds out of anyone else, guys. 28,000, 28, 27, 28, 28, 28 pound out of down 7 to bed, 8 to bed. Thank you. Down 9, down 9, 28, 29, 30, 30, 30, good 30. You get 30 bed, high 29, negative 30 pounds in. You get 29 bed, 31, 31, 30 bed, 31, 2, 32, high 1 bed, 2 to bed. 31 pound out of bed, negative 32, 32 pound out of bed, negative 2, 2, 32 pounds an hour. Get it out, 31 pounds in, 32,000. So $31,000 hitting at 31,000.
W411, 75 Kawasaki H2 750. Last year production with a 2-stroke from the Vincent collection.
Here in the Humming Chug at $8,000 starting. 9 pounds out of bed. 9, 10. 10 pounds out of negative 10. You're 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 15, 16, 15, 16, 17, 17 to bed. 17 pounds out of negative 17, 18, 19. Reserve is off 18, 19, 21. Here 21, negative 1, down 1, down 1. And now 21, negative 2, 3. 23 pounds out of bed, down 3. Now 4, now 5. 25 pounds out of bed. Here now 5, down 5, down 5, 6. 27, 27 pounds out of George. 27, 28, 9, 29 pounds out of down 9. Now 30, 29 to negative 30. 30 pounds out of bed. 29 to bed, negative 30,000. 29 to bed, $30,000. Anybody else? Last call, 29, 30. So 29 pounds an hour, 29 pounds an hour, internet.
Lot W412, 75 Kawasaki KH500 with an inline 3, last U.S. production year.
You're right, negative, I'm a cheer, high 4 pounds an hour, 5 pounds an hour bed, high negative 4 pounds an hour now, 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds out of bed, high negative 8 pounds out of bed, negative 8, 9, then now negative 10, here now 10 pounds out of bed, down 10, down 10, 12, 13 pounds, 13, 14, 15 pounds out of bed, now 15, bed, now negative 16, 17, reserve is off, 17 pounds out of bed, but now it's 17, 18, negative 18 pounds out, and 17, negative 18 pounds out of bed, here's 17, negative 18, down, 18 pounds out. 19 pounds in, 19 pounds in, 20 pounds in, 21 pounds in, now 1 to bed, negative 1, and now 2 to be 3, 23 pounds in out of bed, now 3 to 100 down that, 23 pounds in, 4, 20 for George, going to get 24 pounds in out of bed, everybody else, last call, 24,000. So $23,000 internet.
Lot W413, 79 Yamaha RD400 Daytona Special. 1 year only. This is number 1410.
So here's the last bike of the day. 27 Scott Flying Squirrel. 1927. It's water cooled, 2-stroke, unconventional design.
Two, three, 200, 300 down, 2, 3,
25 and 1927 Scott Flying Squirrel. Got a 2-stroke water-cooled parallel twin-cylinder engine, 2-speed foot clutch manual gearbox. Please note that this bike has trouble starting due to a leaky fuel system.
It's a Flying Squirrel. I'm going to be a 12 here. Down. I'm going to be a 10. 10. I'm going to be a $5,000. 5,000. 3,000, 4,000, 3, 4, 5, 6 out bed, 6, 7, 7 George gonna be 7, 6, 7, 7 to bed, 6, 7 pounds, 7 pound, 8 pound, 8 to bed, 8 pound, gonna be 8 pound, 8, 9, now 9,000, 8 to bed, 9,000, 10. Took it ahead, George, 9's here, 10 if he can, 9, 10, 9, I'm gonna move a 10, down, 9, down, 10, I'm gonna move a 10, I'm gonna move a 10, give 95 back there, 9,005, 95 in the box, now 10.
95, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10 to it, reserves off, 10, 5, 10 pound 5, hit 5, I'm gonna minimum 5, 10, 5, hit down 5, bid 5, 5, 5, I'm gonna 10, I'm gonna minimum 5, you want it? Yes, so 5, 11 to bid, 11,000, 11,000 down, not gonna minimum 11, 10, 5, 11 to bid, 11, 5, 11, 5, I'm gonna minimum 5, George, 11, 5, 11,005, hit down 5, bid, I'm gonna minimum 5, 5, 5, 11 pound 5, 5, half, sold 11,000, sold $11,000 Mitch's way. That's a great first day, ladies and gentlemen. The doors will open tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and we will be starting promptly at 9 a.m. Doors open at 8. Be here ready to go at 9 a.m. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.
So look who I found. It's Dylan from Throttle Company and Moto Guzzi.
You basically brought me. You say you found. But
Yeah,
we rode on the plane together.
I was gonna say, yeah, you and I had like seats like right next to, well, not next to each other. You had the row behind me, and I was in the exit row, ready to grab that door if it flew off.
Oh, that's
So-
right. You verbally agreed.
I verbally agreed to it. Did you buy anything today?
Yes, we bought a 73.
Yes.
Moto Guzzi. It is
Gorgeous.
gorgeous, but I was gonna say it's loud painted. It is bright green color scheme with a red frame.
Talaccio Rosso in Italian. You have to learn to say it right.
I do not have to learn. You know how I do? You're going to edit this in, right? I move my mouth and you make my mouth sound.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Whenever I have to say something very Italian. Unless
Right.
I'm just translating it to green or yellow or whatever.
If you know what, you sell Italian bikes. You have to speak Italiano.
I don't have to.
Okay.
I don't speak Hindi either, though, so I sell the
Fair.
Royal Enfield.
True.
But yeah, I'm real happy with it. We looked at it really closely. We actually jokingly, because it was on the carpet, I was laying underneath it, and
Yeah.
we were getting photos like, look at me inspecting it. So like, I did look at it extra long,
Yeah.
and we wind up kind of like talking them down in the reserve. So that means like, if we didn't buy it, it wouldn't have sold. So that feels good. But
Right.
yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. It's exciting.
All right. So biggest surprise of the day, thing that you thought wouldn't go for that much money, but went for that much money.
I mean, I guess we just talked about that Harley. I guess I thought that was going to be lower. It was an iron head. It
The
was a
75 iron head, the copper one at the end.
This has been a weird day because they tacked a bunch of lights on at the end. So like
They did.
people weren't paying attention to them or whatever. Something that went, I can't think of really, because I was sort of thinking the other way around. A lot of those 750s that you said went for less than I thought.
Yeah.
Or like
It's
unlikely. Super Sports. Super Sports are weird. We talk about this a lot, but like sort of on paper it's a better bike. Like I mean CB750 Super Sports.
Yeah.
Fs. And mostly I mean single red cams. And they don't go for a lot of money. One went for $1,700, and you're like, if that said K on the side.
Oh, one went for $1,000.
I guess none of them say K.
Yeah.
But if it
Oh,
was
no,
a-
actually the
the later
77,
ones
78
do.
say K.
But if it was a K, a regular non-super sport, it
Right.
would have been 3 times that actually. So that's a weird surprise. I really think.
You know what surprised me is last year we were talking about how Cowie triples are $20,000 motorcycles, and we saw two today in the 20s that were H1s. And then the H2s were now $30,000 motorcycles. So they took a
Those-
$10,000 jump
Those were
in
very
the span
nice.
of the year. They
It's
were
hard
very
to judge
nice.
for sure.
Well,
there are some more
but they weren't
fancy ones
stock.
later. No, well, definitely.
Well, the
some of
75
them were
was.
not,
The
yeah.
purple one was. The blue 72 was not. But I'm kind of like curious what tomorrow's going to bring, and Friday and Saturday, because there's more of them out there. And they're going to
You're
go
right.
kind of crazy more.
That's an interesting.
They
That's
may
an
be
interesting,
40
like,
grand.
prediction. Yeah, I honestly, the funny thing is because they're so rare and a perfect one.
Yeah.
This is. I talk about this a lot. People will sort of talk to us about what's this bike going to go for or whatever. And I think if it's perfect, sort of, I don't know, 10 out of 10 even exists, but like, you know, a like near perfect bike. That purple one, I don't know if that technically counts, but there are some bikes like that here. The sky's the limit. 2 guys just decide that's the one.
Right.
That's the recipe for a $40,000 whatever.
I'll tell you what was funny for me. Most of the time I was trying to guess what the final sale was, and I was within it. I was within a $1,500 up or down in most directions. That BSA at the end, I said $4,500 because he said leaky petcock, and it should not have sold for $4,500.
Yeah.
It should have sold for more. 65 A65 in red, gorgeous bike. But he nailed it right at the end by saying leaky petcock, and you know that scared half the bidders. But
I like it when I'm bidding on one of those and they say that because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't mind, and hopefully this scares people off.
So the thing I think is interesting is everyone complains about Mecum ruining the hobby by inflating prices. Everyone's out here, you know, and it's appealing to our animal nature of we must compete and we must outbid each other. But the reality is there's some really good deals here, and
Especially early days.
especially on Wednesday and probably tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as good, but we'll see. There's a lot more interesting bikes tomorrow.
Or maybe there's even more bikes total, and you saw it. Today was interesting, but there's been days where it really becomes a grind, and after like 5 o'clock, there's nobody here, and there's still 100 bikes, and people are
Right.
still trying to go through it, and it's like those are bargains. I mean, sometimes people on the internet, obviously, who knows when it's not late for them, they just tuned in or whatever, but
Right.
people here in the room, a lot of bargains can happen kind of randomly when there's a lull. Like, I
Right.
don't know what it was, everyone went and got lunch or whatever, and suddenly a bunch of bikes slipped by because the auctioneers, Mecum, mostly sells cars. So without a reserve, the guy at the gavel, whatever, he doesn't know this is a bargain, and then he should like
Right.
wait a little bit longer and see, are you sure no one wants to pay $3,000 for this?
Yeah.
So they just, hey, I gotta move on to the next bike.
Which is funny too, because the board is a big part of it, and I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a big board right here, and sometimes I'm always puzzled by the details they put up, because we know bikes, and sometimes we even know specific bikes
You could do
that
a whole,
have
you could
histories.
start over a whole new video on the silly details they put in there.
Right, but they don't. Yeah, like some of them, it's like 5-speed manual. Every bike except the
Honestly,
automatics have manual.
I think
transmissions.
sometimes,
You know.
I think sometimes there's a lot to it where it's an estate or it's a collection, and the guy has 200 bikes,
and
he's
he's
just like
copy,
copy and
paste,
paste from
copy and paste.
whatever. I just googled CB750 and it said it was 736cc or 4-cylinder, and you just like go down the list and copy paste.
Right.
And we're looking at that going, that says nothing. Is how long has that guy owned it? How many miles? It doesn't even say.
Right.
Yeah. So those little pieces of information, and then sometimes they say too much, like the petcock leaks, and you're like, okay. I mean, probably
Tank
half
that
the
guy's
bikes,
fit. Tank
probably
it.
half the bikes here have a leaky petcock.
Yeah.
It's silly.
Right.
I don't know.
It is. So congratulations on your purchase.
I guess. All it takes is
And-
money.
Well, that's true about everything in life, pretty much. They say money doesn't buy happiness; it buys motorcycles. It's pretty close. Me too. You know, that was
I am
corniest thing I've said
I
today.
am happy about it.
I am too. I'm happy that you bought it because that means I can go stare at it. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.
So that's the end of day one. We are going to go find some dinner. Hope you've enjoyed my video, and check us back for day two if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, don't know what to tell you. You hate motorcycles. What can I say? If you liked the video, get at me in the comments. If you didn't like the video, get at me in the comments. Tell me what I did wrong. If you just want to say hi in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.